As early as 7:30 a.m., roadblocks had been mounted at strategic places by security officials to ensure that only those on electoral duties were plying the road, with minimal movement of persons and vehicles and locked stores. Electoral materials left the Aniocha Primary School Ogwashiku and Abuedo Primary School Obuluku quite early amidst heavy presence of security officials. Hence, voting commenced early in most of the units. Few polling units at Ward 4, Units 14, 15 and 16 in Obuluku, Aniocha South, and Ward 7, Unit 4 and 5 Iseluku, Aniocha North, however, witnessed the challenge of shortfall of electoral materials as voters insisted that electoral materials must be complete before the voting, causing delay in the commencement of voting. Voters were orderly, while the BVAS machines worked more effectively when compared with the conduct of the presidential and National Assembly elections of February 25. Some candidates and other political parties, including Honorable Ndudi Elumelu, Prince Ned Nwoko, Chief Isaac Anwuzia, Chief Eboji Chukwuka, Dr. Mike Nwoko, Honorable Paul Adingopo, and the traditional ruler of Obuluno, after casting their votes, commended the comportment of voters in the various polling units and expressed the hope that the results will be transmitted without hitches.
It's quite seamless. Everybody seems to just come and vote. I think they've learned a lot from the last election, so we don't have any problem.
Some people are disillusioned over the outcome of the presidential election. So maybe they choose to sit at home or go to farm. So it's a pity, but very peaceful. I've casted my vote, so we pray, we are hopeful. As a member of People's Democratic Party, I think we will win.
INEC is on ground, they came here on time, they are doing their work. But based on what happened on the previous election, I think people do not have more confidence to come out and vote. That is just what I have discovered. As a stakeholder in the town, what we just want is a peaceful election. Whosoever the people have decided to go with, let the person go.
But it's like people are still brooding over what happened the other time. But be it as it may, the turnout is still very impressive.
The only way you can vote in credible leadership, a leadership that is accountable to the people, is for people to actually come out en masse.
Our expectation is that the results will be transmitted electronically so that we do not have issues of figures being mutilated. We want our votes to count.
After today is another 4 years. The decision we make today will go a long way. We must, if we don't like what is happening presently, we'll have to change the narrative. But where the government of the day has done well, we'll sustain that momentum, politically speaking.
The question is that everywhere is calm. We are all a family, so where everybody is voting, and the voting is going on very well.
As at past 3 p.m., votes had been counted at the polling units at Abuedo Primary School, Obuluku. Voters bared their minds on the process.
Everybody have done their job. We've done ours. All the other opponents have done theirs, and we're expecting the best candidate among them to emerge.
It's just free and fair. There's no violence.
Voting started as scheduled. No issue of violence, no issue of crisis. People are allowed to cast their vote.
No violence, everything is orderly. We are very hopeful.
This year's election has been so wonderful. The turnout has been very impressive. A lot of awareness is there. People are beginning to see the need to really take part in elections.
Eunice Emeyazia reporting.